Katie Thurston seemingly accuses Grippo of gaslighting her after he exits The Bachelorette. Katie Thurston signed off from live tweeting the August 2nd episode of The Bachelorette. But not before subtly shading her latest cast off from the show, Grippo, in an Instagram story. Those roses from The Bachelorette are looking thornier by the day. Katie Thurston and Grippo's explosive argument on The Bachelorette on Monday. August 2nd divided Bachelor Nation in half over who was right. But Katie isn't letting anyone tell her how she feels anymore. The 30-year-old from Seattle revealed her true thoughts on the situation months after it happened. She shared an Instagram story featuring an explainer on gaslighting, indicating she thought Greg gaslit her. The term means to cause a person to doubt his or her sanity through the use of psychological manipulation, per dictionary.com. Their argument, and alleged gaslighting, on the show happened after Greg opened up about loving Katie. And his frustration over her responding with non-verbal affectionate cues. The lead had expressed that she didn't want to say "I love you" to any of her suitors until there was one man standing. And despite Katie giving Greg repeated validation of her feelings for the whole season, it wasn't enough. Unfortunately, this caused a huge breakdown in communication between the two. With Greg shutting down emotionally and Katie not fully understanding why. They had a tearful conversation outside, with Greg saying he didn't get how Katie didn't know he should be her final pick. She asked him to have more trust in their relationship. After their hometown date, when the initial argument took place, Greg visited Katie in her hotel room and addressed the situation. It was then that he revealed he wanted to go home. Due to him thinking Katie was too caught up with the journey of the show instead of their relationship. The lead, upon learning the reason why Greg was so upset, immediately apologized and tried to explain where her head was at in that moment. But it was too late for the 27-year-old from New Jersey, who had his mind made up, he wanted to leave. Katie's begging on her knees and repeated apologies did nothing. Greg left the show. Before the episode aired, Katie also said on her Instagram story that it was the first one she would watch with friends. She commented, "It's gonna be interesting and can't wait for it to be over." Katie's seeming allegation that Greg gaslit her made her stance on the argument clear. And plenty of Katie's fans agreed with her online after watching it all go down. Bachelor Nation commentator Brett Vergara stated, "There's a way you can say you fairly can't handle the immense and unnatural pressure. And circumstance this show puts you in without having an accusatory tone and taking it out on the other person." But some folks had Greg's side, too. Fellow contestant Connor Brennan, aka the Cat Man, defended his housemate on Twitter. "Relationships are nuanced," he wrote. "Breakups are nuanced. Sometimes there's not a good guy or a bad guy. Sometimes cameras and tweets can't accurately capture the complexity of real life. Kindness is free, love is complicated." Caitlin Herman, who was on Big Brother Season 20, also had Greg's back on Twitter. "That was the most vulnerable I've ever seen a man speak in my entire life. And the response was, I just like looking at you. I watched this man cry every day when he got home. He was broken." While Greg left the show without any in-the-moment interview to hear his last thoughts. Viewers will get one last confrontation between him and Katie on The Bachelorette, after the final rose on Monday, August 9.